Welcome to Nerdindex. Today we're reviewing the daily life of a middle-aged shopper in another world. Episode 1 was an experience. The first minute and a half by itself was one of the best and funniest ways I've seen a show gloss over what we all know to be the Isekai experience. When Kenichi first gets to the tavern, Azalea's welcome was reminiscent of the "do you want food, a bath, or me" meme, and then not 5 minutes later she's saying that she'd be a willing mistress. We busted out laughing. And then she's lying on the bed and he's still writing something we can't see, and I was like, this is giving paint me like one of your French girl vibes. And no sooner had those words left my mouth than the show revealed that he had in fact been drawing her posing. So now we were laughing even harder.
It was also funny to see all these fairly normal things that he was giving her, and she was like, wow, you're making me feel like such a noble.
It was literally like candy. And then in the second half of the show, there was a man named Crouton, which made it hard to take scenes with him seriously. Not to mention the scene where Crouton was going into the forest with them to save his daughter, but the piggybacking on the cat person was just looking way too funny, and what was supposed to be a serious, life-threatening moment was just taken completely to a different level.
Especially with Kenichi on his dirt bike running next to them.
Kenichi's also an absolute ladies' man for some reason, with women routinely throwing themselves at him, and usually I'm fine with harems, but after the fourth woman, it started to drag the show down a little. The crux of this specific isekai is that he still has access to an online shopping portal that he uses to make money in the new world. After getting set up as a merchant, he thinks he'll be able to start a slow life, but events and people keep getting in the way, so the show is still fairly active.
It was interesting to see what got people's attention. Like, the first thing that really got people was the clothespins he was using to mount his stuff to his stall. And let's be honest, as a merchant with access to Japanese shopping, the first thing you would try and sell to basically medieval people, spices. And what has the best spices? Curry! Curry is justice.
If lower budget animation doesn't bother you and you're willing to put aside criticisms to just watch something for the lulz, then this was silly and entertaining and was a 7 out of 10.
At least watch the first episode if you have access.